Oh, you heard about Star? Why they leeching off me, broke boy? I'ma need a band just to speak to me. Oh, you heard about Star? Nah, I preach to him. One wrong move, I'ma put him in the deep end. Oh, you heard about Star? Why they leeching off me, broke boy? I'ma need a band just to speak to me. Oh, you heard about Star? Nah, I preach to him. One wrong move, I'ma put him in the deep end.
What's happening, y'all? It's a Star in Charge Starlight Feed. We back at it with another edition of Certified Star. We figure out makes people stars for real, man. Now, you see who's on the couch with me. I really don't even gotta introduce him for real, because you've been seeing him on the page, but I'm gonna go let him introduce himself, man. Who we rocking with today?
Man, if you don't know, it's GB, Merced, California. Feel me?
GB in the house today, and man, I ain't gonna lie, he got Star double cupped up. You I ain't even on that type of time for real, but when my partner slide through, shit, we break the rules around here sometime, man. We got drink up to that, man. Take
Up top.
All right.
It's a little DJ Reposado, if you guys don't know.
Woo! That motherfucker burn on the way down, I ain't gonna lie.
Feel good though.
Warm a nigga up, huh?
For real.
I saw, man, what you been on since the last time we seen you, man? How you been doing this shit, man? How you been feeling this shit?
Shit, I've been all right, you feel me? Another day, another dollar. Just trying to get to it.
Trying to get to it.
Working, trying to get to it in any way, shape, or form.
On mamas. Yeah. How was your New Year's and shit? You feel me? What was your mindset kind of going into this new year? What did you want to, you feel me, get accomplished this year and shit?
Well, shit, my New Year's was cool, feel me? Spend it with the family, and just trying to set some new goals and shit for myself. Shit, we got a lot of shit in the works as far as features, interviews and shit like that. This is my first actual interview of the year, by the way. For real.
You know I had to knock it out for one time.
I got a little. We've been doing a lot of pop-ups and shit, selling merch and shit like that. So I had some dude pop up on me out there, but it was for like a magazine. This is the actual, like, you know what I mean? This type of interview. My next one, I'm trying to get a little podcast in, you know what I mean? See who I can get it with.
Okay. Yeah. So you've been on your little press run. You got your little press run for real.
Yeah, just trying to keep it going, trying to keep it consistent. You know what I mean?
How important is consistency for a rapper, you feel like?
Shit, consistency is everything, you feel me? Because I done seen motherfuckers, you know, not be consistent, or they catch their little buzz. Once you catch your little wave, your little buzz, I feel like it's important to keep it going, because motherfuckers fall off, or, you know, you take too long of a break and then try to come back and it just don't work out the same way it initially did. So once you got your wave, you got to keep it going. Oh mamas.
Yeah. What do you think it was for you that just kept you so motivated and so consistent with your shit? Because you know how life happens, you feel me? Niggas do got to take breaks and do what they do, but you've been on your shit. So what was it for you that you feel me just let you get that way?
Well, shit, I think mainly it's the people that I look up to and I listen to, like the mentors that I consider, you feel me? And I ain't even you know, it's just people I watch on social media, YouTube, shit like that. I watch a lot of Gary Vee, a lot of Nipsey Hussle, Dame Dash, shit like that. People like that, to where they're just like, bro, work. It's basically never enough, you feel me? Even when it is enough, it really is. So you just got to keep it consistent.
Yeah, I feel that. You feel like it was a struggle for you to be consistent this whole time, or did you ever have any doubts with this shit, or?
Not really, not necessarily. It's definitely sometimes hard to stay motivated. You feel me? Sometimes it's hard to stay motivated. In my case, it wasn't that. In my case, it was more, you feel me? We really got it from nothing. So my shit is just like, how am I gonna produce enough to continue funding myself? You feel me? Because it's been independent to this point. So it's like I'm just like, I gotta grind. If I really want to eat, if I really want to do something, I really want to make music, I really want to record, I really want to push this merch and, you know, travel, I need the funds to do that. And I ain't never had nobody like, here's this, here's that, you know, and just pay me back. Like, it ain't never been like that.
Never got no advance like that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I gotta put my own money into this shit. So I think that's what kept me, you know, going. Not necessarily being money motivated, but it's like, I want to rap and I can't rap unless I got the dough. So let me go get this dough so I can rap. You feel me? I think that's been my own motivation by far. Yeah.
Okay, I feel that. Do you feel like you was able to get like kind of a lot of guidance through this music shit, or it was kind of just trial and error?
It was trial and error the whole way. The whole way. I ain't never had no manager, no relative that was already in this before me, no cosign, nobody that's ever like, you feel me, nothing, like no love really, up until I started popping. Then they was just like, you know, let me, you know, let's get a feature, or show any type of love, you feel me, but nah, for sure, no assistance.
No assistance
yeah.
for sure. So what's your take on it? Do you feel like you would be the type to do what wasn't done for you? You feel me? Maybe show some artists some love, or you feel me, give a feature out to an artist, or you feel me, just upbring people that's coming out of your city and shit?
Off top, so me, I'm just like I said, it was never taught to me, so it wouldn't be difficult, but it would be something new for me to teach it to somebody else. You feel me? Like, how am I supposed to show some that was never taught to me? You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's definitely a part of me to look out. You feel me? If I could look out for you in any way, shape, or form that I can, off top, I'm gonna do it. So if I see some like potential, I'll be for sure taking them under my wing or something like that, or showing them the ropes, or showing them what I learned so far. You know, shit that people didn't, you know what I mean, do to me.
You ever feel obligated to show people, like say your homies, for instance, that are trying to come up, trying to get to the level you at? Do you feel like it's kind of your duty to give them the game that people never really gave you, or how you feel about that? Is it kind of like tough love, how you receive it, like, man, figure it out, you feel me?
In a way, it was like, you know, I would see my older homies balling and shit like that, but like I said, motherfuckers ain't never really, like, you know, here, you feel me, like here, you feel me? They looked out sometimes here and there, you know, sometimes shot us a couple dollars, or here, let's see if you can get this shit off, you feel me, shit like that, or do this for me and I got you. But it was never like, you know, no, like, cause they ain't have a reason to, and I don't knock them. You feel me? It's like, you ain't got no reason to look after me, you feel me? It would be nice, you feel me? But you ain't got to. Yeah, so right now, you feel me? I'm still trying to figure it out, you feel me? I ain't at that point to where I'm like a super multi-millionaire and I can invest, you know, stupid dollars into the homies. But if I can, somehow, you know, I will. And if not, you know, I'll figure it out. You know, I'm still learning myself.
I feel it. I feel that. So let's kind of talk about this whole COVID situation. COVID finally dying down and shit. But how was it for you dealing with that shit in the midst of all this bullshit going on? Did it stop any bags for you? Did it affect your family in any way?
No. I ain't never been like a real firm believer of COVID. You feel me? I know I'm gonna have a lot.
You was skeptical? Yeah. Break this down, man. What's this about?
I'm Mexican, so like, I understand there's a lot of people that believe like, you know, COVID is real. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. Like, it might be real. It's real, whatever the case may be. But it was like, I think people just blew it out of proportion. You know what I mean? And there has been a lot of deaths due to COVID and shit like that. But me personally, like, we're Mexican, we got like a lot of different remedies or little shit like, you know, little beliefs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? In the end of the day, it was a cold or a flu or whatever it was.
Type shit.
And your immune system couldn't support it. Which, you know, it's just a flu, you know, shit goes around, comes around. It really didn't affect me like too much. At first I was kind of tripping, you feel me? Because the deaths were crazy, they're rising like crazy, and you know, people were like, you know, this is going on in the world and this is going on in the world. Like, there's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, but it didn't really take a toll on me like that. As far as bags, like, nah, it didn't really do that either.
Did it stop like shows for you and shit? 'Cause I know hella shows.
Oh yeah, that shit, yeah, for sure. It did stop shows, and it's crazy. I was talking to Nano around the time that happened, because, you know, I wasn't worried, but I was kind of like interested. I'm like, you know, I'm not that big of an artist, like, to where I'm mainstream and shit like that. But my boy Nano, he manages a lot of big artists and stuff like that. So we was out there at his spot chilling, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how has COVID affected, you know, things with you and your artist? And he was like, not really, just the shows. Just in case, you know, I'm missing something. Like, am I missing something? And I was like, yeah, that's true. Cause, you know, before that, I was getting booked for hella shows. And after that, it came to a complete stop.
Slowed down.
Yeah.
Niggas was not outside no more.
Yeah, and you know, it's like fuck what you know what I mean, what they got. We're just gonna book a venue, but then everything shut down. That's all it did affect. Like we you know, it limited the resources and shit like that. A lot of motherfuckers I know to where, you know, I push my own merchandise, so I would hit up, you know, my plugs, and they'd be like, you know, yeah, but we had to shut down, so come through the back. You know what I mean? Or, you feel me? Or I'll meet you over here.
The scenic route.
Yeah, we gonna make it work. We gonna find a way. That's one thing. We can't stay stagnant. Shit's gonna slow us down, but it ain't never gonna stop us. And that's just what COVID did. It slowed us down a little bit, but you know, we pushed through it, and you know, thank God we made it through.
On mamas. Did you pick up any new talents or any new side hustles like during that time? Because you know, people was inside, man. People was learning new skills and hella shit. You learn anything new?
Oh shit, just.
Or you just on the same shit?
Nah, I was outside for sure. I wasn't in the house, quarantined. I was really outside, just chasing the bag. Like, bro, I need this dough. That shit ain't gonna stop me from paying my bill. I got bills, you feel me? I'm not at home fucking stagnant. I got shit going on to where I need to come up with the breads one way or another. So, I didn't really, you know, it was just a little slowdown.
I feel a little bump in the road type
Exactly,
shit.
yeah.
I feel that. And then you also mentioned too that you just been doing a whole bunch of pop-ups and shit like that. So just kind of break down what kind of got y'all to put all the pop-ups and shit together and you getting your merch and shit out there.
Well, I normally fucking do it like at shows and shit like that, but excuse me. I just started, you know, getting cool with a lot of because we from Northern California, you feel me? There's a lot of brands that are growing, you feel me? A lot of my boys, we got Cartel Money, Backpack Boys, Activated, the fucking Money Motivated. There's hella fucking brands that we fuck with and collaborate with, and everybody's selling a lot of similar product and shit like that. And we didn't become really too close up until recently. So once we did that, we're all doing the same thing, and we all got our own little fan bases. Why don't we just organize our own pop-ups, or, you know, organize shit, link up with people that do, and pop up at their events, in order for us, you know, to do a lot more street marketing, shit that, you know, social media is cool and everything, but it's different when you pull up to somebody's hood and you're right there live in the flesh with them. You know what I mean? So that shit, it's been going fucking great, you feel me? It's been successful at every event, and that's just what we've been hitting the streets with, you feel me? Like the old school street marketing, to where, you know, some motherfuckers, you know, I don't know, they want to get paid for meet and greets, or you know, to Hollywood to pop out or something like that. We're like, nah, we really gonna function with the streets, you know, and fuck with them, you know, wherever it's at. If the money's there, we going. You know what I'm saying? Or, you feel me? And so far we had a cool handful of pop-ups, and they've been having good turnouts and shit like that. So that's all it really is, you know what I mean? We get to interact with the fans, go to their town, places we ain't really been to or they ain't never been to. And you know, and we getting dough, and we having a good time and good
just
vibes at the same time.
And all this shit.
Yeah, so it's cool. You know, it's just a different way for you know, for us to interact with the fans and get our marketing up.
I feel that. Do you think it's important for artists to get interactive with their community and shit, and why?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Like me, I'm super fucking involved in my community. I'm cool with all the business owners in my community. With the bums, I'm not saying I'm cool with them, but like the police know me, or like, oh yeah, that's GB right there.
Shit, yeah.
Random civilians, neighbors, everybody, you know, everybody show love. I believe that's important too, because one, you know, it's, if that's where you're from, then, you know, you should be like, you feel me, really involved in where you're from. And two is like, that's your home. You should be able to take the, you know, let's say Star Quality want to pull up in your hood, and you take them there, and nobody know you.
We gonna be like,
yeah,
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like, this your hood, bro. Like, what's going on? You should have some type of merit in your hood. You feel me?
God.
Like, I can make shit happen. You know what I mean? And that's why I believe it's important. Not only that, but we do a lot of positive shit in my community. We do a lot of givebacks, a lot of giveaways, a lot of, especially during the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, back to school shit. You feel me? Like there's a lot of artists that do it, and I respect that. And that's just something that I truly believe in. That it's definitely a big thing, and being involved in the community and giving back to the community, whether it be, you know, from the business owners to the bums, they both get the same respect, for sure.
I feel that. That's what's up. That's how people should look at it. At the end of the day, we all people. You feel me? Like,
yeah, exactly.
No matter what we all doing, we all
Yeah.
living and breathing at the same time. You feel me?
For real. Yeah.
I feel that. So, and then you had just recently did a Cypher too, with Cito, Young Iggs, Rico Too Smooth, Lil 1700 Adrian, Lil TYS and shit. And that shit damn near just hit 1 million views like not that long ago, ain't finna lie.
Yeah, it's like at 1.5 or something like that.
You feel me?
I think.
When I had interviewed Rico, it wasn't at 1 million yet, and I had just interviewed him like not that long ago. So I'm like, so y'all niggas is going viral off that. I ain't gonna lie. So just kind of tell us the experience, how y'all put that shit together and everything.
Shit, well, Shimo just kind of hollered at us. He's like, you know, I got this this Cypher idea, you feel me, going on here at this location. If you guys are with it, let me know. I'll send you guys the beat. Send it. Like the next day we pulled up and we just did it. It was really kind of last minute for everybody. And everybody did their thing, and it was dope vibes. Everybody did their thing, and we didn't really, you know, personally expect it to do numbers like that. I could say, you know, everybody's just like, you know, I hope it do numbers. Type shit. We don't know, like, yo, I know this gonna hit a mill soon, you know. But it did. A lot of people were fucking with it, and I think it's dope, you know, in a way, like everybody's somebody's favorite rapper, you know. So JB's somebody's favorite rapper, ACito's somebody's favorite rapper, and everybody see like their favorite rappers in one lineup, and kind of, you know, everybody's just, it's like a suspenseful thing. You feel me? The first time you watch it, like, let me see what they gonna say. Let me see who gonna get off the hardest in my eyes. You feel me? It becomes competitive, but in the end of the day, it's all love. And I think it was personally, how do I say it? Like a historical moment for us, because we don't have like a lot of Northern Hispanic rappers that are really, you know, popping. We don't got like
stepping like
you feel me, and it like for us it was like, damn, this is crazy.
And y'all niggas was able to get all together and everything.
Exactly, yep. And that's another thing about us is like the politics don't interfere in the music. You feel me? We all Northern Hispanics. We all get along cool. We can all make music cool, and that shit don't interfere in what we do. So that was a beautiful thing as well, that we was all able to get together and you know, unite as one.
On mamas. What was your mindset coming in that, like, you was like, man, I'm finna kill everybody. I'm finna have the hardest verse out, or like, you feel me? How was you like, I'm just gonna chill off on this? Like, what was
it's crazy. I just had a talk with the homie Monk about this shit. He was like, bro, like, how you keep going crazy on these ciphers? And my shit is like, I'm a fucking huge Eminem fan, right? And you know that motherfucker a battle rapper, and he's so lyrical.
Mamas, anybody.
Yeah, so my thing, I'm just like, not what would he say, but like, you gotta expect him to go crazy on this shit. You expect him to just eat it up, and the wordplay and everything. So that's just the mentality I have when going. I was like, I can't go soft.
No playing around with the cypher, man.
I can't fucking say no regular fucking mediocre shit. I can't rhyme good with hood in this bar, you feel me? I can't do that. So my shit wasn't necessarily like I'm gonna have the best bar. It was more just like I gotta come with it. You feel me? And that's just, I think I did that.
I feel that. Who, in your opinion, who had the hardest verse, honestly?
And no cap and no, you feel me for sure. For sure. But nah, like everybody got off, like I said, all the homies did their thing, but one of my favorite ones for sure was TYS. Yeah, I like what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all niggas was doing y'all shit on that. I ain't gonna lie, I had to watch that a few times. Like, ooh, everyone coming hard on their own shit though. Like no one in this lineup sounded the same.
Exactly, and it's like I said, it was the same beat with different styles, multiple styles and shit.
Yeah, that's raw. That's raw. So, and we also seen you doing a lot of work with like Acito too. So, what's y'all relationship together? How you guys meet up and shit?
Acito, cool. I think it was. This before, I don't know if any of us was popping at this time. I had just dropped that song Intro, and I just started hearing about rappers. You know, you just hear a first song by a rapper. It may be like a couple months later, like a year later, you hear your first song by that rapper, and you're like, oh, this is cool. So that's what it was. Kind of, I heard one of his songs, and it slapped. So I DM'd him, and I didn't even know I had already. Like unread messages from him, you know what I mean?
Requests,
yeah, requests, you know? And the same thing with Young Iggs. I heard a song by him and I was like, damn, he slaps. And one of my boys is like, you should collab with him. I was like, I'm gonna hit him up. I hit him up and I had the same shit kind of with him. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell them both to come through and make a song with both of them. And then we made that song Poverty together. And then after that, I think I made No Love with Acito. We went out there to Seattle together, and then and we just been kind of locked in ever since. Like we interact so much, like we see each other so many times that you know, you just become closer than you think. You feel me? Next thing you know, we're at shit that's not really, you know, necessarily relevant to music. You feel me? And then and that's just been the or you know, our situation. You feel me? We just got close over time without knowing it, and that's my boy right there for sure. Yeah,
I fuck with that. So, what about your relationship with Rico Too Smooth? We seen you work with him a little bit too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So, Rico, like a lot of the people that I collaborate with, like I understand that there's one thing between making music and then like the business of music.
Right.
So, my approach is like a lot of people hit me and they're like, what they say? They be like, "What's good? Let's get one in." Or, "Hey, you know, like it's just a wrong approach." So you're just like, bro, like, you didn't really come correct. You feel me? So I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you know, like when I first heard of Rico, he started getting his buzz on. I tapped in with him. I was like, you know, I understand, you know, how this shit work. You feel me? I got X amount, you know, like what you want for the verse. You feel me? I'll pull up on you. You know, I'll come with some dough. And he's like, he put his amount on it, and I pulled up on him to Sac. We knocked some shit out and kind of just stayed locked in from there. And that's just the same thing with him. You feel me? We had each other's like kids' birthday parties now and shit like that.
Oh, like y'all cool.
Yeah.
Became a real friendship type.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't always become that shit. We don't always. Sometimes it's just a business. You know, we're gonna make this song and part ways, and that's good. You feel me? Like you don't always expect to grow that close with somebody. You feel me? But it's dope to have that though. You feel me? Yeah, and that's what a lot of homies I fuck with.
I feel that. So what's your opinion on artists that try to push out this music that's like gangbanging music, but in real life they're not really doing none of that shit? And you being what you are and doing what you do, seeing someone else basically mocking it, you feel me? What's your opinion on something like that?
Shit. I don't know. It's funny. It's funny because some people we know in real life, and we're just like, bro, like he's not really like that. Or sometimes, you know, they do play that image, and then they get caught in a situation, and it's just not them. God, just be yourself. You feel me? Just be yourself. If that ain't you, it ain't you. Even me, I don't think I rap too much about killing people, shit like that, or too, you know, gangbang into the street type shit. That's cool, you feel me? If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But, you know, I don't know, change the song. I've always been a fan too of songs that have a meaning to it. And if it don't got, like, you know, a bigger meaning to it than what it says, then, you know, I'm not really too fond of that type of music. Like a gang member don't really got to prove himself to be like a gang member. Like I'm a gang member. Like look at me, pay attention to me. You feel me? I'm a gang member. I do this, I do that. I got a gun. Look, I got a gun. Or I got a flag hanging out. Like all right, that's cool. It's gonna speak for itself. You feel me? You don't really got to put it too much out there like that. If people know you, they know you. They gonna know that. You're gonna speak about who you are and what you've been through and shit like that. But if you haven't, then you shouldn't really be speaking on it. Respectfully.
Oh God, I feel that. How has being an artist and like a gangbanger kind of affected your career in like some negative ways and some positive ways, you feel like?
I don't think it's affected my career in any positive way at all, being a gang member, because I didn't want to come into the music shit being a gang member. Like I'm gonna come in as a gang member. I'm gonna come in like as and play the image of a gang member. That's never been my you feel me? I never really wanted to do that shit. I've always been a fan of hip hop before anything. I looked up to real like hip hop artists and MCs and shit. So I don't think it affected me in any positive way. The negative way, just the fucking just the critics. You know what I'm saying? You got the little the other side on the comments, net banging and shit like that. You get those death threat DMs and shit like that. But music is just music to me. You feel me? Like the whole gang shit, it's a whole complete different world. And just a lot of shit, you can't speak on. A lot of shit you can't speak on the music. So yeah, gangbanging never really affected my music in any way. I don't think it's like negative, but I can't do shit about it. You feel me? It is what it is. I am who I am, and it's gonna bring what it brings. So
I feel that. And what's your opinion on like you said, the net bangers? You feel me? The fake pages, all them comments. Man, what's your opinion on the people that be on that type of hype?
Oh shit! I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck goes through them. I try to understand them. Like it's some weird shit. I be like I don't know. Like there's nothing I could. I don't know, like what the fuck? I don't know. They probably in a I don't know.
A dark place?
Yeah, I don't know.
Has a fake page or has a comment ever said something so out of line that it made like took you out of your character and you actually replied back something to them?
Yeah, they have. They have. I learned my lesson though. You feel me? Like you responding to them, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You're gonna get back whatever you fucking feed into this world, you feel me?
Facts.
Whether it be positive or negative, you feed some negative shit into this world and into the universe, and it's gonna come back to you in one way, shape, or form, whether it be big or small. You feel me? You talk shit about somebody, like fuck you, or talk to them on the net. I don't know. You might either, stub your toe hella hard.
Karma.
Right after, yeah. You might lose your shoe and be late for school or work. And that's just the universe working its shit. Like,
you got to get what goes around comes around.
Exactly. It's not going to hit you that way. Like the dude might not talk shit back, but you're going to get, and vice versa. So that's what I learned dealing with people like that. So when I get some hate shit, I usually respond like in a positive way. You feel me? And that usually shuts them up. They just don't reply after that. They're like, what the fuck? This dude's nice as fuck. I can't say nothing to that.
Oh, God.
I just want to get them mad. And once they see they can't do that or whatever, 9 times out of 10 though, like if it does, I just block it. I just block it just because it ain't even worth it. You feel me? I'm too busy to be responding to a 13-year-old kid. You feel me? Talking shit, or like a kid in high school, or even a fucking 40-year-old dude, like
because they come in all forms, shapes, and sizes,
ages, all ethnicities. Dude might be like, I'm never gonna see dude ever in my life, so like, why am I gonna talk to him? But yeah, I in the past they have, I have responded to him, and I learned that ain't nothing good come from that shit. So.
They be popping it on there though.
Yeah, because they just gonna respond, and then you just gonna respond back.
I probably gave it like one time. This one comment had said some shit that was just way out of line, like just talking shit about me. Like, nigga, why y'all talking about me? Just enjoy the fucking video. You feel me? Let's break down the music you've been dropping. You've been dropping some hits lately, and we know we like you to break down how you came about it. You feel me? So. The first song that we want to talk about is the song War. You got with Rico Too Smooth, Acito, and Young Iggs, right? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, so just break that one down, how y'all come together with that song.
Shit, to be honest, right now we got a group tape coming in it's in the works, it's gonna drop. It should drop within the next couple weeks. So that was supposed to be part of the group tape, you feel me? I just, decided to release it a little bit early, but there was no real specific, nothing behind it. It was just us in the studio. We recorded maybe 5 or 6 songs that night, and that was just one of them. We were just working, next beat, say what we gotta say, next beat, say what we gotta say, and that's all it was. There was no, particular, meaning or nothing behind it. It was just we were just recording in the studio, and I just wanted to release it early.
That boy was excited. You was trying to get that shit
get it out of here, And we got a lot more videos in the vault, like done, recorded.
Oh, just waiting.
Yeah, so we just waiting to release that shit. We're getting ready for the drop. You can't just release something like here, put it out. You feel me? You gotta.
Process, paperwork.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that goes into it. If you a real rapper, if you trying to get a real bag off this shit, you can't just record something, drop it the next day, man. That's just not how that shit works.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of shit that goes behind a record release, for real.
Oh, mama. So let's break down this next song you got called Street Vows featuring Celly Rue, man. So how y'all put that one together?
Well, shit, I've been bumping into Celly for a minute now. I fuck with his music from when I first heard about him, and that was really it. We were just kind of overdue, you know what I mean? So one day I tapped in with him, and I think I don't know why, but I was like, but we got to get this shit out the way like now. And he was like, it's good, he showed love. Sent it to him, he sent it right back. I was like, let's line up the visual, lined it up. He pulled up on me, and I think it was the day of the, what the fuck was it? I think it was Burner's like Christmas cookies or something like that. The day he had that show, we filmed that day, and yeah, just dropped it. But yeah, that was for sure overdue, for real. I've been wanting to work with him for a minute because he lyrical as fuck himself. So I think that's something we both known for. Oh, Mamas,
yeah, that was a hot record. Do you feel like doing a song with someone like that put you in the black politics in a way?
For sure. For sure it did. I mean, according to the comments, I don't know, like, it's crazy. I didn't, you don't know about politics from where you're not from, you feel me?
Oh, God.
Like, I don't know, where you from originally?
I'm from Tacoma, Washington. I'm from out the West, so I don't know. I ain't involved in none of nothing out here, you feel me?
So I wouldn't know shit about what's going on out there.
Oh, God, yeah.
So when I made the song with him, I don't, and even if I did know, like, I'm not involved in them politics. Like, I don't know about none of that, don't involve me in none of that shit, you feel me? That's, whatever's going on wherever you're from, that's your guys' problem, you feel me? But I guess, I don't know, I guess that's how it works. I guess you make a song with somebody and become another person's fucking worst enemy and shit. I was like, God damn.
So was you expecting the backlash?
Nah, I wasn't, to be honest. I wasn't. Because like I said, I'm not involved in none of that shit. I don't even know what's going on. Keep it 1,000 with you. Like, you might have heard shit or two, in a song or something, but
you ain't really paying attention. You're not invested. That's not your beef to be invested in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, that's this shit slap. I fuck with, two motherfuckers, like that don't fuck with each other's music. And, I fuck with multiple people like that. So if I ever make a song with somebody that somebody ain't cool with, I don't necessarily expect them, because that's just how, I guess you could say, like, logical people would think. You feel me? But I've also met people that, you know, I have made 2 songs with that are from opposite sides. Got nothing to do with me. And then some like, it's cool. Like, I don't give a fuck if you made a song with dude because that ain't your beef. That ain't your politics. You know, leave that to us. I funk with him. Like, I'm just like, you know, I respect that. You feel me? Other people don't think like that. Other people are like, and I ain't never met people ever like that. You feel me? To where they should, you feel me, have something to say about it. But, you know, I didn't expect that shit like to hit like that.
Especially because you know how the comments be, they like, oh, so you rocking with Mozzie's side, so you with da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, bro, I was just making a song with, bruh. But it's like, but then again, you have to think about it from, I guess, their standpoint. If you fucking with one of their biggest ops, they gonna damn near consider you just like one of the ops. You know what I'm saying?
I understand it from that aspect as well. You know, you gotta look at it from everybody's point of view. You feel me? But you know, in the end of the day, that's all we did. We were just making music. You know, that's all it was.
But you know, the internet gonna change any story into something that it never was or never could be type shit. That's just how that shit go.
Yeah, that's how the internet works.
And it's really just what come with the shit too. Y'all both, you feel me, stepping in y'all section, so they trying to find something wrong with it. I feel that. So what advice would you give out to anyone that's like trying to consider joining this street life, or you feel me, someone that's trying to jump into this shit? What kind of advice would you give to them?
Shit, just know what you sign up for, you know. Just be prepared to either get killed or do a lot of time in behind walls. Yeah, that's all that really comes with it. You know, keep it 100. That's all that comes with it. There ain't nothing like, oh yeah, become a gang member, you're gonna be a millionaire next year. Like, hell nah, you're gonna be dead or in jail next year for sure. If you really, you know, a gang member. So if that's something that you don't mind, then by all means jump in it and just really be about it. Like, don't half step with this shit, because there's a lot of people that did die and doing life in prison behind what you represented. So I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't encourage any, you know, youngsters to go out there and waste their life. But if that's what they want, if that's what you know, their ultimate decision is, then, you know, just expect that, and I wish you the best. Sure.
Nah, for real. What do you think, like, the world's fascination with, like, just this whole gangbanging culture is and shit, and why kids want to make music like that but ain't from there? Like, why do you think everyone's so fascinated with this?
I think it's just what the luck of the draw was, you know what I mean? Like, like me, for example, you know, I don't know, whoever, I don't know, might look up to me. I did go sit down for a couple years. I did have to do what I did. You know, I might be fighting a case right now for all you know what I mean? But I'm just, you know, that, you know, blessed, you know, individual out of the crowd that, you know, managed to get away with this or managed to make it out of this. So therefore, you know, I could either rap about it, or, you know, I learned what I gotta do. So now, you know, I'm rapping, and, you know, I'm getting my money and shit like that. So a lot of people are like, I want to be like him, but it might not go so well for you. I mean, you might, you might not be so fortunate and make it back out. You know what I mean? Because there is, you know, I got a lot of dead homies that, you know, they weren't so fortunate. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just what it is. You know, like the image, maybe the image, the clout, you know, what they believe, you know. You know, they might have believed in that overnight success, or they might just see what they see on YouTube. You know, they just see, you know, either bitches or money or jewelry, and they're like, you know, he a gang member, so I need to do that too.
Right, type shit.
Yeah, like I said, that ain't really what it is. So, yeah, just, you know, it ain't what it seems.
I feel that.
Yep.
So, what can we be expecting from you in the future, man? What you got planned?
Shit, we got a lot in the works right now. I already, you know, kind of, you know, had it even before rap. Like, you know, you dream big. You feel me? I want to do this. I want to do that. So, you know, even rap, you know, I don't want to be. I mean, I can be, but I don't really want to. be that like, 40, 45-year-old rapper, you feel me, still rapping. Like I said, you can, there's a lot of legends still rapping to this day that make hits to this day. You feel me? E40, Too Short, them motherfuckers could still make a hit to this day. But they got their other businesses going on.
For sure.
So that's what I'm starting to do now, is trying to put some dough into some businesses and get businesses started and shit like that. So that's what I'm hoping to do this year, you feel me? Aside the music shit, because the music shit is always, I remember too, like, sometimes a business person would get lost in his business, and then you don't hear the music from them for a minute. You're like, man, like that's the only reason why I got into you, because of your music. So right now, we're starting to open our first business. It's gonna be a sneaker and apparel store right there where we're from.
Okay, yep.
And it's just gonna be like, like retro Jordans and shit like that, kids today are into. And it's gonna be right there in our hood too. So I think that's pretty dope about it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Building the community, making the community.
Yeah. So, be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be called Certified Kicks out of Merced. So that shit, if you're looking for some hot kicks and shit like that, we're also gonna have apparel there too. If you're ever in the area and shit like that. But after that, we're gonna fucking open up a second one. And a third one and a fourth one.
Oh, so y'all trying to like franchise it?
Yeah, different ones. Not exactly the same thing, but different things, you feel me? What's hot? You feel me? What can we do? Boom, 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 shit like that. So that's what I'm kind of focused on this year. But at the same time, I for sure got 2 albums dropping this year. One coming in a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah, for sure. And then one coming in a couple months. I'm trying to squeeze a third one in there. So there's for sure gonna be a lot more music. It's kind of crunch time, you know what I mean? We got off to a little late start, you feel me? But it's coming. We've been working, you feel me? That's what you should expect. Just more music and more opportunities popping up, you feel me?
What's the tape called?
Oh shit, I don't know if I can say that right now.
Man, give us that exclusive, man.
Nah, the next tape that's dropping in a couple weeks, that's the group tape. That's the group tape. That one, it's gonna be called Red Alert for sure.
Red Alert.
Yeah.
What some features we should be on the lookout for?
So it's only 5 of us. Oh, some features you should be.
Yeah.
Shit, right now, there's a couple of them in the works, but not quite done yet. So I don't want.
You want to jinx? You want to jinx that shit?
Yeah. But it's definitely a lot of work coming, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Just that's it. Just more work. You know what I mean? More work, more ciphers, more videos, just a lot more shit for net bangers to comment on. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta give them something to talk their shit on, man,
to.
because they finna be watching our page every time of their life at this point.
You need that.
Biggest fans. They be the biggest fans on the under though. First person to comment, like.
If you don't got none of them comments, like you
ain't popping. You ain't got no haters. You ain't popping.
You need to work harder for sure.
On mamas.
And I don't know if I got one this year, so I gotta keep going.
You ain't stepped on no one's toes then.
I gotta go harder.
On mamas. You got any last thoughts you want to leave off to your fans that's watching you right now?
Shit, man. I mean, just keep working. You feel me? If that's what you want to become, whether it be an artist, an entrepreneur, a gang member. Feel me? Whatever it is you want to do in life, bro, just keep working. Never let anybody tell you can't, because they probably didn't do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever it is you want to pursue, just keep going forward with it. You need that, net banging hate. You need critics. You need all that shit. It's all a part of the process. Just like you need to get paid, you need them critics as well. You need all that shit. So, hopefully, everything works out in your favor. But that's the main key, is consistency. Consistency, work ethic. Even when you think it's enough, it ain't never enough. So yeah, just it's crunch time. 2022, man, let's get it.
That part. All right, y'all, Star Life E wrapping up another interview, and this is Certified Star. Hey.
I can get a nigga poppin'. Hashtag new bitch, wet old bitch. You can have that. Blue bills from a bad bitch with a big ass. Imagine that. I could get a nigga poppin'. Hashtag new bitch, wet old bitch, you can have that. Blue bills from a bad bitch with a big ass. Imagine that. I could get a nigga poppin' if you pay me. No free shit, we countin' money on a daily. One